Hi. So to this point, we've learned our basic notes, our basic chords, our rhythmic feel, and how to properly position our chord to make playing easy. The next thing we'll look into is what is referred to as the hook in modern music. This is usually a simple, intriguing melody line played by the piano or by a lead electric at the beginning of a song to get you hooked on the song. It's usually that melodic line that you recognize immediately when a song starts. So from a chordal standpoint, being a melodic line, the hook will often fall outside the chord, outside the chord's notes. But it usually starts or ends on one of those notes in the chord. So the most challenging part of learning a hook, if you don't have the notes written out for you, is to learn to hear and match pitch. When finding a hook from a piece of music, I'll usually start with each note in the starting chord and see if it matches. If it doesn't, then I have to try each note above it or below in the key until I find that note. Unfortunately, there is a lot of trial and error if you don't have it written out, and unfortunately, most contemporary music doesn't have it written out. Even in a classical sheet music notation. Once you have the hook in hand, depending on the piece of music, I'll generally play the chord with my left hand under it, and if the stacking of the hook is really nice, you can even play the hook in your right hand along with the chord. So, for instance, in the key of C, you'll probably actually let's start it in the key of G, because this so something like this. So that's in landing on that C chord. So unfortunately, there is a lot of trial and error to it, but if you know where that starts, you can usually hear and find where that hook is played. And where possible, you can double it up with a chord in the left hand.